Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. This show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show. Welcome, everybody.
I'm out too.
Yeah.
Tony,
Well, I was
you're
thinking.
next, calling you out.
Yeah, Tony, you son of a bitch. Anything you'd like to say to Tony?
He's the son of a bitch.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tony, you are a son of a bitch.
There
now.
it is.
The torches.
The incident with the glove.
I think
No, that was.
No, we had to run a lot of laps for that one, though.
Yeah, we got banned from the
Coach was
locker
pissed.
room because didn't we piss in a bottle and poke a hole in it and spray that guy's?
What? I do not remember that at all.
I did.
Cerny, what were you doing? Me and Dana are throwing long toss, and you're in there fucking throwing piss bottles all over. What was?
Joe, back me up. Do you remember this?
I don't remember that. I guess we were all playing three-way long toss.
What are you
or
doing in
something.
there, Cerny? Oh, I'm going to fucking get this guy by himself in there.
He's probably throwing it on our stuff.
Yeah.
Jokes on
No
those
wonder.
guys.
Yeah.
No, I believe it was.
We saw the photo booth. Remember they had this old classic car, and they kind of
It was a
said,
VW bug.
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, well there you go." And they
I do
said,
remember that.
"That's good." And then they had all the props out in front on a table, and then they set like a photo booth in it, and you would just pile people in, and
Yeah.
I think by the end of the night, who was it? Me and you, Joe, that were like, "Let's go take pictures with Cerny, but let's try to get him in the car
No,
by
it was
himself."
It was me.
Okay.
That was me.
I was told this later.
Yeah, it was me.
So me and Dana come up with this
That's
idea,
hilarious.
like Cerny was. I haven't seen you that way probably since one of your other birthdays way
Yeah.
long ago.
Yeah.
A podcast.
Potentially a podcast, yes. And we said, let's see.
It was a good 15, 20 beers.
Oh, and they had a keg, or was it drinking
Yeah, it was a
long
keg.
necks or something?
I think it was a cake.
They had like, yeah,
You
it was
were
like,
there.
It was like 2 or 3 kegs.
Dana was there. Everyone was there because it was Tony's thing. We did him a solid. And Dana and I were like, let's see if we can get Cerny to go sit in the car for how many pictures he'll take by himself in there. Because we're like, yeah, we're right behind you. And you were in there and you started doing some poses and stuff. And then your wife was like, oh, guys, come on. We're like, okay, we better go.
I think they
Better
took
go.
like 5 pictures, and
Yeah.
we set the over-under at 2.5 pictures. He'd be in
Okay.
there by himself.
I
And
think it was
he-
3.
I think he was in there for 3.
Yeah.
And he looked around and was like, I think he just yelled at
As
the
long
next
as they
person,
cover the
"Don't give me
spread."
a beer.
As long as they cover the spread.
Yeah, you covered it.
He did. That was... And then how
Oh,
did we
it's
get
hurting.
home?
I was hurting. Now, did
thought
you
that was
go
after.
water balloon, Chip?
I fucking drove my car, Cerny.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Blazer.
Oh,
The shaggin' wagon, or the locker room is what we called it. Because remember, after school, we would all go out. I'd fucking open up the hatchback.
So the last time we went water ballooning, I think, we were filling up water balloons at your house.
Last Thursday.
Dana.
Okay.
And remember your dad came out and was telling us that we need to be careful because the water balloon could break a window. We told him, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I do remember
I
that.
threw remember he said like a fucking semi window. Get out of here, you fucking liar.
Did you leave it in the freezer or something?
And then we went water ballooning a house. And
A house? Was
You
it
were
a
there.
Target?
You were driving. That's remember when Joe threw the water balloon through the window.
Why you gotta call me out?
Oh, of the garage door.
Like the garage door window.
What? Hold on.
Statute of
What's the statute of limitations
There's
on
no way.
this?
Innocent
There's no
until
way.
proven guilty. I am not guilty.
We have a lawyer inside. We'll get her.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
bring
get
it.
her. Okay, I do remember that. And then we went. Didn't we go to? Okay, so we don't know who, but this water balloon flew from Joe's direction, and
think I
it
was
shattered
there.
one of these like bespoke garage door
Windows,
Windows.
right there.
onto the car.
It couldn't have been Joe because that's pretty accurate shot.
That's
and
true.
We all
That's
seen
true.
Joe pitch.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fucking hosing it right
That's
over
the
the
reason.
Yeah.
I was aiming for the garage door. And I hit the thing I was not aiming for.
just like the catcher's mitten is off the backstop. But anyway,
Anyways.
I think we'd water ballooned a million times before.
Oh, yeah. a ton of
Nothing,
times.
never.
Not anything.
And as soon as
And
your
we
dad
were-
said, "You're gonna break a window," get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
and then run.
didn't we go to Home Depot and we're like, we're just gonna buy the window piece and like leave it on their front door so that they won't be mad or something? Like, do I remember something about
I
this?
don't remember that.
I think that was tossed around. We're like,
Do we go to Home Depot?
no, we just
Okay,
said,
well,
"Fuck it." I don't
fuck
know.
it.
I don't know how that happened.
I mean,
Home Depot is a great place to go, though.
or are you more of a Lowe's?
Home Depot.
Cerny? Lowe's? Home Depot? Or Osh Bagosh?
It depends.
Where'd you
So
go to
if-
build this table?
Home Depot,
There you go. That's all you
Bam.
need.
If you
That's
wanted
it.
to replace your garage door, shattered garage door thing that Joe maybe.
Lowe's. Lowe's is decorative. Home Depot is construction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bit.
So we broke this window. Got broken. Then there was like a hunt for us because everyone knew. I mean, one thing about high school boys is that they don't keep their fucking mouth shut for sure.
And now-
the next day at school, oh, guess what we fucking did last week? And we broke windows. And then
We
word
broke
gets
the window.
around.
We had how many people were there, Dana?
God, we would roll deep.
Yeah, it was
half the basketball
25.
team.
probably 20 to 25 people for one.
It was several cars,
Broken,
Yeah.
5 cars.
except we all piled in your car.
Right. And I remember having up to, I had the 2 captain, driver, passenger, and then a bench, and then an open hatchback, which you can open the glass
Yeah, that's right.
only.
That's right.
And probably 3 or 4 people back there. Nothing in my head like, I could kill potentially 10 people in one car accident.
There's
But, it was just, we just weren't.
now,
But it was fun.
Death that never crosses your mind, right? That
Never.
never. Remember the stupid? We used to jump over that trampoline, over that wrought iron fence into the pool,
The worst idea
At
ever.
Tony's house.
into the shallow end.
Yeah. With stairs right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're
Nobody
not in a
got hurt.
chair.
Nobody
you're
got-
in a chair, but not a wheelchair.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when Tony? I'm calling you out, Tony, because you don't listen,
Yeah,
you
it doesn't
bastard.
matter. He does. With the fish bowls.
Yes.
So they basically pour the scuzz off of all the
Ends the bottle.
50, 51,
God.
151, all the mixed drinks. They have like all the leftover bottles and they pour it up in a blender with like some slushy mix.
Ugh.
And it's a huge bowl like this and they stick like 6 straws in it and they're like, here you go. You're going to get, you're
Sounds
fucking
like
going to be
death.
blitzed. Yeah.
And then that wasn't my birthday. That was your birthday. Your birthday was we went there again, and
Didn't we try to go at,
race. We tried to race the table of fatties.
but
Challenged us.
we did the thing like,
To a fishbowl drink off?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Was it,
We
okay,
kicked their ass, by the way.
it was,
Spoiler
yeah,
alert.
good job, Cerny. We beat the fat girls. Cerny, Tony, Chip, and Mrs. Chip. And or was there a
was
fifth?
Carrie there?
Maybe. Potentially. So up to 5, and then there was only 4 fatties. And I specifically remember them saying, you guys have more people. And I was like, you weigh way more than all of us. So don't fucking worry
We are
about it.
even.
Yeah. And we did crush them, and then probably I
think
died that night.
Tony, we're calling you out again. I think Chip and Stern carried that one. Ooh. He didn't want to get
Tony's
a brain
soft.
freeze. He didn't want to get a
Brain
freeze.
freeze.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Probably not. Probably not.
I don't even remember my 21st.
I don't either.
I don't remember it either. I rember being. I
Did
remember
we
going
do
to
anything?
sushi. We were going to sushi first. I think. No.
No, that was when you met your
I
wife.
couldn't tell
Oh,
you.
that was. You're right. I couldn't tell you what we did.
I honestly have no idea what we did.
Apparently we're not friends with Joe.
Yeah,
When this was going.
Or it was that fun.
Right. Is that good? Or, I don't know. Dana, your 21st?
We went to Reno.
Reno.
Yeah, I had about.
Was I there?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were
you
drinking
were
the
there.
old fashions all night.
Yep. We were playing blackjack. Yep.
let me.
Wait, and your
when I
cousin was there and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I say all night, you were probably asleep at 9. I think.
No,
It's like your bachelor party.
9:15.
Chip, we did cash it in early.
You guys cashed it in.
I think I was probably trying to have
I
somebody
remember
come
you guys cashed
with
it
me.
in because
I think I was like on the border of like, if I have one more drink, I'm going to puke. So I'm done.
Wow, we went up and Tony came and
I mean, it was actually shout out to Tony here. He was the only one who stayed all night.
because he wasn't drinking that fucking pussy.
No, me and him probably had about 25 vodka Red Bulls. I wanted,
And that's-
I wanted to die the next
So this
morning.
Shout out to Red Bull, one of our
out.
corporate sponsors. Well, here's the problem when drinking when you're a wee lad, 21 or before or whatever. What you kind of determine as your drink, you usually have a really bad incident or 7 with it,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you have to swear it away. Jack Daniels is my case.
Joe?
I'm with you on Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels?
Can't
Dana?
do it.
Can't do it. Goldschlager too.
God.
Christ.
Nope. Goldschlager's the worst.
Yeah.
But I remember Cerny bringing it over to my house, and he's like, "It's so cool you will poop gold flakes." I said, "Cerny, that's a great fucking point. I'll have another shot. Pour me one here." And it's like, it
And it
tastes
did.
like Big Red gum.
It
How
did.
can you not like it?
It did. And now I smell it.
Oh, don't even. I can't do it, Cerny.
Just want to throw up.
Dana, what's your thing? You can't do it anymore.
I mean, Goldschlager's it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's it. I have
Fireball? Could you throw back
I
a
don't
fireball
like
shot
fire-
right now?
No, I'm not a big hard.
Joe's
alcohol.
looking at me like I kicked his dog.
Had a rough day at the river with some Fireball.
Day.
The river. A day.
Daytime
Not
run.
even that.
Right into that.
Right. I had a rough night. From 11 to 5, it was rough. Well, first of all, it's like a whiskey. Who drinks whiskey going down the river during the day, too?
It was the
Joe.
It was
That's
the
who
most.
does.
Joe, that's who.
It was the most convenient drink to have.
Yeah. When was that the same night when we were sitting at the table and we ate the lesbian's burger?
No, because
That her
that's
actual
another
burger,
story.
not her.
Your wife was in Hawaii, and we went to the baseball game, and we had a bunch
Okay.
of Irish coffees at the baseball game.
Who are we?
Drunks.
And when you're younger, at least it wasn't the day.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you're just sort of like, does it have alcohol? I'll have it.
sure.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way you get it.
We had a bunch of Irish coffees. I remember arguing with that. You were arguing with that Mets fan.
The lesbian?
No, in the ballpark. Some
Oh.
guy.
Oh, and I told him my name was Chipper.
Yeah, Chipper Jones, and he booed your ass,
Yeah.
and you started arguing with him. And then there was those girls
Yeah,
that
had it coming.
we saw, and she told the security guard to go fuck himself, and we said, "We don't know you," and we walked away. I remember.
This is news to me. Go ahead.
And then I remember us leaving and going to the bar across the street, getting a drink, and then going to Harry's. I don't know how we ended up at Harry's.
This is pre-Uber,
Yeah.
so I guess a taxi. I was trying to think how else we would get there. Or
Yeah, I
probably a
guess.
taxi.
So remember we went to Harry's and we started
Yeah.
ordering martinis because James Bond was the movie came out, so we thought
That's how easily influenced we are. There's a movie in theater where he looks cool drinking. We'll
so
have
you
that,
had the
please.
twists,
Oh
and
my
I had the olives, and you ate one of my olives. I remember, and then I
this is
remember
us,
ordering
this is
Tony a
us.
martini, and he said
Wait, Tony's here.
he was with us.
Okay.
I remember him arguing with me because he didn't want that, and I said, "Tony, you look like James Bond. You will fucking get one." And then that's when we sat down with those girls. And I remember ordering her a martini, the one that I sat next to, and then you sat next to
you were trying to get with her.
Yes,
I'm sure.
And you were sat next to the. Okay, Dana, here we go. You sat next to the blonde one, remember?
Okay. Well, that's my type.
Yeah, and then Tony got left with the grenade.
Wait, did she have both arms?
She may have.
Okay. Good.
She was pretty round. And I remember Tony being pretty pissed about
Well-
why Chipper was sitting with the hot one.
Because I was married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got in an argument with the blonde one about the boss, which what triggered the
Springsteen. Okay, who's playing tomorrow night in Oakland?
Oh, are you going?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, sidebar.
We'll get back. So,
Thanks, Joe.
so-
Just the. That's an interesting tidbit, Chipper. Thank you for sharing. By the way, I'm thirsty.
I remember. I'm out too.
Okay,
We're all out.
I've been
I'll
thirsty.
get them.
let's fucking
Oh.
go ahead, Dana.
Dana's running while I'll finish the story. You got in an argument with the blonde girl about the boss. She
Okay.
said he was horrible, and you said she was out of her mind.
I was probably offended.
Yeah, and then she said that's when she announced that she was lesbian, and you said prove it. So the girl that was sitting next to me and her started making out, and
They
you
leaned-
were
okay, I do remember-
they leaned over.
They leaned across the table and started making out.
Chipper was applauding. I remember him applauding. I was looking at it, and then they left, and their food came out. And we fucking ate their food that they paid for already.
Yeah, God bless them.
And I drank her martini. I said, fuck that. I paid $10 for this thing. I'm drinking it.
You probably took
and
it
I
back
drank
from her.
Tony's. And that was the night that you and Tony took the shopping cart from the homeless guy and drove me home in it. So we went to the Cat's game.
Okay.
Remember that girl said, "Hey, your friend with the hat's cute." And
to you.
Oh, this
Okay,
is
I do
good.
remember
I
this
remember
story.
this story too.
Okay.
so remember,
Well, the person she said, your friend, she was talking about Tony, right?
yeah, because I didn't have a hat on, and
Okay.
she was talking to you. She said, "Your friend with the hat on is cute."
Yeah.
So you said, "Hold on." So I walked back
Yeah.
over, and Tony stayed where he was. I think Tony had a sense, and
Spidey sense.
and she said, "Your friend's cute.
Yeah.
I would like to get his number."
I said, no problem.
And we looked at each other, and we both had the same. His name is Joe,
Right.
and his number is, and we go.
And he's DTF. So give him a jingle. And she called. Did she call
We didn't even
right
make it-
away? Or?
I got a call at like 11:30, and I had no idea who it
Oh,
was.
so after her shift.
It was after the game. Remember, because we were okay. So this is
She
when
had
you had your
emptied the
rental.
hot
This
dog
is when you had
water.
your rental car, and this is when you were doing the
Brodies.
Brodies in the parking lot with a rental car, and we were leaving, and Joe texted the three of us. I just got a text message. You son of a bitch. And you know what? And even if, like you said, the slump. And you're in a slump. You're just pissed.
Oh.
You know, and then some, little Billy Bob Jackoff comes and fucking starts talking to you.
And I mean, you're in there. What 14-year-old kid wants to be around a bunch of adult dicks hanging around in the locker room? That's, I could see after a game, I had a good game, have a shower beer for myself, walk around, bullshit, sit next to Cerny's locker, jerk each other off.
There you go. Celebratory.
Yeah,
Celebratory jerk.
dual nut. Sit there, hang out, have adult conversations, talk about whatever, the wives, the kids, sex lives. 14-year-old kids don't need to be privy to that.
No.
Especially of 35 people.
Yeah.
And what about when the manager's ripping their ass because they fucking suck and making up new curses?
Especially they shouldn't be privy to the celebratory nut.
Yeah, that's
how you get on the list.
That's true, sir.
Megan's Law.
And fresh cut grass. I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. So, spring training has started. Joe, your folks were out there. Joe's repping a spring training polo shirt. He is. Looks perfect for the Lynx as well. Is that what's the branding on that one?
I think that's the size. It's a 2X.
Okay. Noted.
Yes. Thank you.
Pretty ridiculous. They are favored this year to win the World Series.
Fuck them.
According to Vegas, they're favored.
Vegas. Now,
They don't know what they're talking
speaking
about.
of Vegas, the last time we were in there, my wife, last year, bless her soul, spent some money, both of our hard-earned money, on a Brewers World Series victory. The odds were great, but
40 to 1 or something around there.
like 54 to 1.
Ooh, that's good odds.
She said, but if we hit,
we're good.
we're in the money.
Yeah.
I said, sweetie, you just threw away $25. But to her credit, she did pick the Royals for the AL pennant.
Oh.
Daddy's going to go collect a cool $200.
Oh, okay.
Which I'll promptly blow on some tits being in my face.
Okay.
I don't know how the wife's going to feel about that one.
Don't worry, she will. She listens. I'm fucked.
We can edit that out.
We'll edit. This is.
It'll just be a dead
play
air.
song.
It'll be silent. Yeah.
What happened? The mics cut out? Unfortunately, no.
Gave a big FU to the...
Yeah. You could say fuck.
No, I just wanted to give the
Okay.
F.
F you. Okay.
I just wanted to give the F right there.
FCC has no jurisdiction in this garage.
Yeah. Cerny, this is our studio.
Oh, studio.
Okay.
Sorry.
And surprisingly, your hot water heater. Oh, you did turn it off.
I turned it off.
Someone's taking a cold shower right now.
Yeah.
And I feel bad.
It's out here, so...
So the Posey, we're Giants fans.
Yes.
Posey, slide, rule. Can we fucking pay attention, please? You guys are a bunch of fucking amateurs here. Bunch of slapdicks.
Grab assing.
Me and Cerny run a professional. Okay. The Posey slide where he got all busted up by the Marlins guy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Dana?
Did something good?
Absolutely, we celebrated.
What's-
Absolutely. There's a way to celebrate. There's a celebration, and then there's a celebration where it runs over into showing up the other team.
What's okay then in 2016 when, if you're Batista in that case, you just had the biggest moment of your professional career. What's okay in your mind?
You don't have to flip the bat. You don't have to throw the bat in their dugout.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Hold
Fucking
on.
Goose.
I'm
Go
pausing
fuck yourself,
it.
Goose.
I'm pausing it. That is a non-answer.
I
He
know.
said, what is a good celebration? Not flipping the bat. That's not answering the question that I just asked.
Worse than Trump.
God.
But, I mean... I will note all 2008 Hall of Fame inductees, minus one Goose Gossage, are 6 feet under.
Oh.
So, Goose, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You're on deck.
Right. The most recent, Dick Williams, a manager, died in 2011.
Oh. Well.
Barney Dreyfuss, the reason why we haven't heard from him, he was born in 1865, and he died in 1932. What you call a bit before our time.
So he saw the Cubs win.
A bit.
Maybe he was on the Cubs. Was he?
Oh, let's take a look.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Investigate.
No, he was a pioneer. Like on the Oregon Trail? Or no?
Was he there with Rawlings himself?
There's not a lot of information on him. Oh, Joe.
I think it was
War, yeah, and with some other stats. Dana, you're kind of a stats geek a little bit with some of this stuff, or
I know a lot of stats.
fucking nerd.
It happens. I guess I'm one of the hated of Goose Gossage right there. I do.
Now they'll do the thing that, well, during day games on turf, when a lefty's pitching and his testicle is up in his gut still, he's batting 750
on Tuesday night.
Right, on Tuesday nights. He's 7 for 18.
But on Wednesday night.
Right. He's 0 for gopher. Speaking of 0 for gophers, Joe, what do you think about the stats?
Speaking of gopher.
Sorry, that was...
Are you talking about my junior year in high school? My O for gopher?
You were 0 for the whole year?
No.
Not the whole year.
Oh. With a little side note here.
Side
My one hit.
Home run, right?
All because of me, by the way.
It's this guy's fault.
Fault or...
I was warming up the pitcher in the bullpen, and our coach decides to yell at me in the bullpen while I'm in squat, mid-pitch. He goes, Arcuri, you're up.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what?
Well, you're up, not even on deck.
Not even on deck. He goes, you are up. So I come running down, and as I go through the dugout, this guy goes, you better hit a fucking home run, you bitch.
That's good. The bitch really...
Yeah.
I felt pressure.
We were up by 7.
We were up by 7.
Yeah.
And I come up with bases loaded, and the first pitch over my head I swing at. Look at him like, what the fuck am I doing up here? Next pitch in the dirt, thinking the same thing. I'm like, okay, these guys just wanted me to fucking embarrass myself.
Me and Cern are thinking classic Joe.
Like,
And I'm sitting by...
Yep, this is about right.
I'm sitting by the coach. Coach is going.
Is this
fucking?
Is this high school or summer ball?
Junior
year. Yeah.
It's at
the
holiday tournament.
Oh, okay.
Easter, right?
Yeah.
The JMC, or was it something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then I'm sitting 0-2, and then this guy just
jacked
decides
me off.
Yeah, this guy decides to hang a curveball, and I put it off the shed in left field
For a granny.
for a walk-off granny.
Oh, walk-off 10-run rule. Yeah, there you go.
We just didn't want to play anymore. That's why I told him to hit a fucking
was
home
good.
run and end this shit.
Way to go, Joe.
So we enjoy our...
Fluke. I closed my eyes.
Joe hit himself out of pitching.
For one game.
Yeah. So,
because this
stats?
garbage team.
I wasn't even pitching. I was the catcher warming up the pitcher in the bullpen.
I know, but we were up by so many runs, he maybe would have brought you in. And you...
Oh, yeah.
No, he would have brought Radford in.
Hella shade.
Sore subject.
Are you, I can tell, it's been fucking 12 years and you're
Still throwing shade.
Don't let it go. Now, are you a stats geek or will you... It's changed.
It's changed. All the games played.
All the sports have been changed. Like even look at like football. I mean, we're going to go here.
Yeah.
But if you look at so Calvin Johnson compared to Jerry Rice, you cannot compare them.
The great Seahawk.
Fuck you.
God,
Fuck you.
Was he not?
He was a Seahawk.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
He was not the great Seahawk.
Did he? Where did he end his career
I'm
at?
gonna look his
That's
stats
right.
up.
Thank you, Cerny.
Now,
fucking hits
he was
it
in the
in
home run derby when we went, Tony and I, to the...
Tony's not here and he doesn't listen.
I don't understand.
Fuck Tony.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Tony, if
Did you...
listen.
Wait, Tony's the one that caught or attempted to
No,
catch?
he's the one that hit the glove. He tried to hit... Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So we're going to take another flashback. So we were at the All-Star game.
Okay.
And Tony and I were having crab sandwiches at
Delicious. Delicious.
They are.
They're delicious.
They're like $20 a sandwich.
This is quite the vivid memory for you,
They're
sir.
worth.
Oh, I remember eating that crab sandwich.
Oh, it's so good.
And we were there early, and it was batting practice, and
home run
Miguel Cabrera
Uh-huh.
hit a home run straight
Haven't
at
heard of
us. Now, I opted to save my sandwich. Tony tried to catch a barehander, line drive home run, and I just heard a smack and a scream, and he didn't even catch a fucking ball. A challenge has been brought upon us.
Oh.
That we're not cool enough to get a sponsor.
Oh.
Which is drawn a line in the sand for me.
Now, if you're curious about sponsoring, chipandcernshow@gmail.com is a good place to email us.
Yeah.
We're not actually looking for any monetary compensation.
No.
We were perfectly fine drinking our compensation.
Drinking, yeah.
Or eating it. If you're a fucking Blue Diamond peanut almonds can sponsor us.
That's fine, man.
Would that, if we just start eating handfuls.
Hear that crunching noise in the mic? That is awesome.
These are delicious Blue Diamond almonds. Straight from farmer's balls to CERN's mouth. Washed down with some non-sponsored beer. Red Bull, we'll take it. You know, we'll pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
The Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale, Batman was really like gritty, dark, and kind of
serious.
basic. Yeah. He had his gadgets, but it wasn't so over the top and super unbelievable like some of the stuff that the other ones were. And then obviously the Dark Knight.
Now that's my favorite.
That was probably, I will agree with you, the Heath Ledger and all this stuff.
We saw that together.
Yes, IMAX in San Francisco.
With your wife.
Yeah.
And Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I don't know if you remember this. Remember sleeping off. We went to the Giants game against they were playing the Brewers. Remember, because it was the guy who was wearing the fucking Brewers Optimus Prime mask. And we snuck in the gin. And we were drinking the gin and Sprites.
No.
Well, I was drinking gin and Sprites. And you were drinking, I think, Jack in your coffee cup.
Oh, yeah.
And I think, remember, you and I were napping on the floor of the line to get into the Dark Knight.
And we showed up, like, we got the midnight showing tickets. You know, like, comes out on Friday. We got there Thursday at 9 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
And we took a little snooze for ourselves.
Sleeping off the booze.
yeah, that's right. IMAX, the whole thing. And, like, that movie was fucking sick.
It was.
I remember just being... I rewatched it, actually, a month or two ago, and it holds up very well.
I did, too. That was fucking Alfred driving.
Oh, yeah. Wait, it looks like...
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Was that a Scar? Or what's that guy's name from...
Hold on. Pause it. All right, I'm going to go back and see.
What was that guy's name? He was Scar in the Lion King. He was in Die Hard 3. He was the bad guy.
I have no idea. Certainly that if you...
I can't
First of all, Scar was a fucking drawing of cartoon. How would you know what the actor looks like? Was it that good? You researched it? Okay.
I don't know his name. I researched it.
Yeah. Oh, there's too many Iron Man movies. I fucking haven't seen them all because every couple of years they just pump out something new. Did you see Iron Man? The last one I saw was with Mickey Rourke.
I think that's the last one I saw.
But
too.
there's
another one. Where
there's been one or two after that, right?
Fighting and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one with Captain America where he fights Iron Man.
Well, that's the new one, right?
The new one, right?
Yeah. But is that the new Captain America, or is that?
I don't know. They're intertwining. It's confusing.
I know. We're getting old. We can't. Our memories aren't as good as they were.
More things to memorize.
I know.
Fucking movies.
Yeah, but I remember we used to be really hyped on this. It would be new Iron Man, because Iron Man would always come out right near my birthday.
Yeah.
I remember then the first one come out when I was turning 21 or something, and we were just fucking blitzkrieged.
Yeah,
and we went to the theater. We were probably falling asleep and shit during it.
I think you're right.
And the second one we were...
In fact...
I don't remember.
What was one that...
Go ahead.
See one in Reno?
That was for a bachelor party.
Oh, that's right.
I don't remember who... It was your... I thought we saw Hangover 2 during your bachelor party, and you probably fell asleep.
Yeah, we were all drunk. At least I was.
Wait, who's... Was that my bachelor party? I don't remember. No, that was your...
I don't remember.
I don't know. That's good. Just like Joe's 21st birthday. We don't know what happened.
What did happen?
I know. I asked my wife, I said, what do we do for Joe's birthday? 21. And just line silence. Nothing.
I think between ages 20 and
allegedly
21 if you're asking me, but 20 to about what, 26?
Like when the drinking really kind of pumped the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
How do we? I'll say 25.
25.
Yeah.
All kind of I could kind of pick out scenes,
piece together some of it, some stuff you lost.
Well, yeah. Last time Robbie told. Remember when we No.
I don't actually.
How many beers did we have before?
Yeah. The thing with when they keep rebooting all these, like the same with Spider-Man. I saw the not the newest new one, but the one after Tobey Maguire with the Facebook guy.
Okay.
Like, everyone knows fucking Spider-Man's story. Got bit by the spider. He loves a redheaded...
Yeah. Upside down kiss.
Not Maid Marian. What's her name?
I don't know.
Mary Jane. And...
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. Woof. And, everyone knows the origin story. Like, they keep fucking showing that shit. And that's half the movie almost.
Yeah.
When they reboot it.
Yeah.
It's like Batman. Oh, yeah, his fucking parents got killed. We fucking get it, okay? Just skip that shit.
Alfred takes care of him.
Right. So they spend half the movie doing this, and that's kind of what's losing a lot of people. Unless they don't give a fuck about us as moviegoers, they care about your kids.
Yeah.
Who are, 14 and they don't know what Batman's about. And they're like, oh, okay, now we get it. That we're sitting there twiddling our thumbs with our thumb up our ass.
Yeah. But there are some when these like Ant-Man, I didn't know was a comic.
Yeah, it's just
some of these comics, these movies. I'm like, that was a comic.
Hold on, I don't.
Actually, Deadpool. I said, what?
Well, the Deadpool one's cool because he's like the anti-hero, right, or something. Yeah. So I can get into that.
No, I can get it. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he's real. I'm like, what?
Well, I mean, I probably had 5 comic books when I was a kid, And I actually think my dad took them away from me because he like looked through them and there was probably some cussing in them or something.
Or some cleavage. You know, usually like girls like,
right.
You know, like a
but drawing. This is a drawing, a cartoon. And I remember, I don't know how I convinced. I'm like, oh, I like Batman, and I saw these comics, and I think they bought them for me, and I was reading them, and I would try to like draw the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
And then one day I was looking for them, fucking gone. And I think I asked, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we took those away from." Like, okay,
that's
now I have to have a pseudo radio show where I complain about all this shit.
Chip's distorted youth.
Oh, we could bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if Steve Avery had Trump's bankroll, he'd be a free man right now.
He would. Be murder another. Oh.
Cerny. Yeah. RAV4. RAV4. Sorry, I forgot. We should. That needs to be it. We need a soundboard. Once we get done with our Trump lawsuit, we'll be able to get one.
Yeah.
Now,
maybe we've got a few sponsors from our Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
Tosses a bone.
Now,
Hillary Clinton. Okay. Now, what do you agree? What do you with the at least his tuition? You know,
now, me and you and I, Cerny and Chip, were raised with. Our parents is like hit or miss. Go to school, right? Go to college.
Yeah.
I feel we were raised, and everyone our generation was raised. You got to go to college. It's non-negotiable. You go, and you're like 4 years. Just do it. Blah blah. That's how you get a job, because that's how our parents got a job.
Yeah.
Now we kind of realize, hey, I went to college. It took me 6 years.
Yeah.
Sure, I was fucking tugging my dick for the first 2, but everyone, and you're asking someone that's 18 to 20 years old to
be mature.
What do you want to do for the rest of your life? You're like, well, right now I'm drinking beer and trying to get laid. That's what I want to do now. I'm not fucking sure what I want to do when I'm 30.
Show up to class,
right?
Hungover,
and in the back and sleeping.
Where's all the hot? I'm gonna go sit right over here.
Right.
Wait, homework? Fuck.
It's not great. Well, I don't fucking do that shit anyway. That was me. The people that go, politicians just flip-flop all the time. I don't hate that. Because you want a person that is open to other ideas, right?
Yeah.
You know, and that they're willing to change. I've changed personally.
You need a little, especially when you're dealing with maybe foreign countries.
Sure.
If you're a little brash with them, you can start a war. Accidentally.
I mean, Putin doesn't appear to be fucking around.
That whole culture doesn't be fucking around.
That motherfucker's crazy. And, you know, Bung Un Kim or whatever the fuck his name is over there.
Mr. North Korea.
Yeah, there you go. You know, these people don't fuck around. And if Trump goes in there, fuck them, and fucking grabbing his hog, and Putin.
My dick's bigger than yours, bitch.
Putin's gonna be like, nuke this motherfucker.
Yeah. Or maybe naked boxing or on a fucking tiger or something. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. CERN? He would suck Bernie Sanders' cock. Post that on Facebook if you agree. Chip?
Go ahead. Bernie? So anyways.
This wrinkly. How old is this fucker?
I don't know. On a quick side note, I saw this little, what do they call them? Memes?
Yeah.
Right?
That's what the kids are calling them these days.
I can't remember. I always fuck up the name. I always pronounce it wrong.
Yeah.
Memes.
Memes.
It has a picture of like Bush when he got elected, and then after he's all old. Did you see that one with Bernie Sanders?
Yeah,
he's the Tales from the Crypt guy.
Boys, we're all thirsty.
We are,
and we have no better unofficial sponsor than Fort Point Brewery of San Francisco. Uh-huh. Now we have
actually they were the first
official
unofficial
first official unofficial sponsor.
Yes.
Nice. Growl it. Let's see if you can hear this here.
I heard it.
Whoa! This is 64 ounces of San Francisco goodness. This is the KSA. It's a nice Pilsner. One moment. Cerny, fill the air whilst I pour.
Oh, okay. So we're going to do a nugget show today. Dana, I believe we are covering Kurt Schilling.
All right.
He is hot and heavy right now.
He is?
He is buffooning it up.
Just like Chipper is pouring this beer.
Oh, Jesus. Still a lot ahead. Yeah. For those, this is a great pod. Yeah. If everyone's listening, can actually see the. Oh.
Well, this is a good start. This will wet your beak.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, there you go, Cerny.
In your nose. From all
Okay. You know what? Give it back. If you're not appreciative of it, give it back, Cerny.
Okay.
Cerny, if I was giving you $5 million a year, and I said, you know what? Just don't go on Facebook. Like, don't. You can post that you had a great time or check me out at the game, but like,
done.
Don't go. You don't like stay away from the hot topic issues.
Yeah,
fucking transgendered stuff, Muslims, like. Fucking stay away from it.
Post about baseball.
Right. Or just don't fucking post.
That's a lot of pride. It's like, well, it's about them telling me what I can and can't say. Well, first off, welcome to the real world, bud.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't just go around the office
I mean,
proclaiming shit. That stuff like on Facebook.
Yeah.
Where's your facts? Who fucking wrote these? Where's your facts?
First of all, I wouldn't be following fucking Kurt if he accepted my friend. I'd be like, holy shit, fucking, I'm friends with Kurt Schilling on Facebook. And then after a week, I'd be like, this motherfucker won't knock it off. I'm unfollowing him. Unfollow.
I hate those when they share our, you know, it's like, who wrote this?
Dana, if you got suspended from your job, like your suspension was up after 2 weeks, you would come back and you'd be the straightest fucking arrow.
Oh, yeah.
I would be there 30 minutes early, fucking cooking the boss breakfast and jerking him off. I mean, like, what? I would wear a suit to work, like, oh, I'm here. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Sorry. I want my job.
See at work when I was a manager, you would have some shitheads that would always, fucking fight the power. And you would have them at suspension. What do you need? Oh, no problem. I can take care of that for you. Oh, wow. The beat's changed.
Kurt Schilling has not learned his lesson.
No.
Now, your strategy for drafting. Oh, I thought it was funny, too, that Yahoo was like, oh, do a mock draft. Yeah. For what fucking purpose would I do a mock draft? To make-believe people I get a make-believe own anyway?
We need to do that. There's the mock draft only works for maybe the first round because you basically go right down the list.
Right.
Everyone goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. You're like, ooh, in my mock draft, I got this person. It's like, what good does that do?
In the ranking, McCutcheon was 6. I'm like, well, I'm not going. Maybe I should go 10.
Right.
That one was 6.
I know. So I didn't do a mock draft. I probably should have done a little more research. Now, I have to go on a tangent here.
Go on.
I don't understand. Is it the youth of today? When I call, we rarely talk on the phone.
Yeah.
Because we talk to each other here.
Yeah.
But why do you have to, if you're talking to someone, why do you have to be FaceTiming them? Like, what's wrong with the phone to the ear?
I don't get that either.
Like, people will be in the grocery store, like, FaceTiming. I'm like, put your headphones on and just talk to them like, they don't need to see your face.
They don't need to see your face.
You're using your data.
I don't want to hear their conversation either.
No. And, like, do you want to, I don't want to appear randomly in someone's FaceTime thing as I'm walking through fucking picking my nose in Safeway.
Yeah.
Now, if you, for some reason, are still interested in hearing more of what we have to say after that episode, Cerny, where
Chip and Cern Show, anything. Chip and Cern Show, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.
Okay. Tell me more about this.
So if you I like these guys, I want to donate to maybe
support their cause,
help take the burden off their back a little bit. Maybe get some shit. Stickers, shirts,
more for getting shit.
Yeah, just get some shit.
So stickers, hoodies. Cern and I have a list going of other kind of cool swag and shit we'll give you.
Dream, like if someone gives us like $1,000, what would we
poster? A nude calendar. Cerny offered to do a nude 12-month calendar.
I would,
and stickers. Pledge $1 a month and you get some stickers. You
Maybe
can pledge
a guest spot, a shout out, something.
That is on patreon.com/ChipandCern. And like Cerny mentioned, Chip and Cern Show on any podcast aggregator,
iTunes,
thing, whatever
Podcast
you name
Addict.
it.
Was it Lisbon?
Yes. And anything, Chip and Cern.
Just Google Chip
that
and
shit.
Cern Show, and something will come up that will fit your needs.
Absolutely. Your needs, your desires, your wants. Poop. And we really appreciate you guys listening and spreading the word. It really means a lot to us. Thank you. Kindly.
It does.
And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And cheers.